Perfect. Fatality.
What is up, 021 Squad? Is your boy Shakes, and we are back with another video. So, look, I know it's been a minute since your boy actually uploaded and spoke to you guys, but there's a lot that we need to cover right now. Take into consideration that the internet is booming all over this MK2 trailer. Some of you might have watched it, some of you have not. I'm contemplating to actually play this trailer because apparently WB has been issuing strikes and warnings, and people's YouTube channels is at risk, so I don't want to take that chance. So if you guys are new to the channel, please do hit the like button, subscribe, and comment down below. We mainly cover Mortal Kombat gameplays, etc., and updates. But this is a very interesting one. A lot of controversial things happening, and a lot of things that the fans has to say. So let's just address the room in the elephant first and foremost. Okay, talking about Jade, we're talking about Carl Urban playing Mortal Kombat, Johnny Cage, which we all know him actually as the Butcher. So some of them is saying that this character is way too old to play Johnny Cage, which the reality is if you look at this dude, like what is the long-term game plan with this character? If they are going to be another MK3 movie or MK4 movie, because last time I recall, apparently the dude Joe Taz when playing Sub-Zero, he mentioned in the previous Mortal Kombat 1 that he signed up a contract for quite a few scenes or sequels for the Sub-Zero character, which is now being transformed into Noob Saibot. So I'm not sure because the reality is they needed to cast a younger Johnny Cage, in my opinion. It's gonna be weird, but we're gonna have to see the movie itself to see if this makes sense. Like I understand the casting reason basically was to say that Johnny Cage is older, he's washed out. He used to be the superstar back in the 90s, and as it stands right now, nobody wants nothing to do with him. So I get the washed up part, the old part, etc. But it seems like Johnny Cage is going to be carrying this movie out. It definitely seems like from the trailer that this is going to be a big upstep from the Mortal Kombat 1997 Annihilation. So if you think about it in that sense, maybe this version of the MK2 will be better than our previous version. And definitely it looks like it's going to be an upstep from the movie Mortal Kombat 2021. So with that being said, we definitely have to give him the opportunity and see what I can do. My only concern that I have is that looking at the trailer, knowing that this dude does not have any martial arts background, it's a stunt double at the end of the day. So the movie is being released in October. This is ultimately very good. We all wanted this Portal stage for so long. I think they introduced the stage back in the Mortal Kombat 2 game, way back in the 90s, 2000s. Used to play them back in the day on Sega, the arcade games, and PS1, etc. So this has definitely been a fan favorite and a fan favorite come through. A lot of things to take into consideration. Apparently, Kano is back, and there we go, there we go, there we go. So right here is the biggest problem that we have. So while we're on this topic, let's take it from here. So me growing up, I know Jade always do wear green, have a staff, and then beautiful long sleek hair. That is Jade. She was introduced back in Mortal Kombat 2 games back in the 90s, and I mean like this is what we expected and appreciated. Fast forward to MK11, this is the Jade that we actually got, but they still stick to the character and what they want to portray Jade as at the end of the day and what we came to learn Jade. However, this is the movie Jade that we received in Annihilation 1997, which we accepted because it's leaning towards that same game line on what we expected Jade to be. You guys ready for the next? There we go. This is the Jade that we are receiving in Mortal Kombat 2 2025 in theaters this October. Now I want to know what the hell made him decide to go ball with Jade. take into consideration that Todd Garner is saying that there's a reason why Jade went bald in this movie. Now I know that this actress, Tati Gabrielle, I think is her name, Gabrielle, not so sure on that. But I know she likes the shortcut, and actors don't really have a say, or actors doesn't really have a say when it comes to characters that the director or the producer is going with. So now my concern is apparently Ed Boon was also involved in this project and why he approved this from happening, which makes me and a lot of people upset because am I gonna stop watching the movie because of this? No. However, we haven't seen Jade in a movie since 1997, and this is what you guys decided to give us. So it's very upsetting. It's definitely a bitter pill to swallow. Take into consideration that this is the type of Jade that you have to watch throughout this whole movie. Even though there's a reason for this, the reality is there was supposed to be no reason at all to make a bold. Now there's some rumors going around that it might be Quan Chi that's morphing into Jade. But the thing is, when Quan Chi or Shang Tsung morph into someone else, they look exactly like the person supposed to. They don't come back with short hair. So that to me does not add up. And the problem that I have is that in Mortal Kombat 2021, Melina did not look at all like she was supposed to. I didn't mind that it was a black actress, but it wasn't close to the game. And if she's supposed to be a copy from Kitana, why does the Kitana is Asian and the Melina we had before is a black woman? Do you understand where I'm going at with this? So their casting choices is kind of off, and whoever is making the makeup decisions is not doing such a great job, in my personal opinion. So, and as not to say that this actress is not beautiful, she's an actual beautiful woman. Look at that. She's very beautiful. But to take into consideration the character that you are playing, that many Mortal Kombat fans are being known for, and do this to her is not acceptable. So this is the problem that a lot of people is having, and this is one of the biggest rant currently on social media trending. So now if you look at that, doesn't it remind you of this? It's an entanglement, ladies and gentlemen. It's an entanglement at the end of the day. But moving along, I've noticed that we didn't see any of Quan Chi in the movie itself, or in the trailer, to put it that sense, because right now they're saying that there might be possibility of morphing. Apparently, they say that Liu Kang might be fighting Quan Chi instead of the real Kung Lao. So we don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see. What do you guys think about the speculations? What do you guys think about this big upset in the Mortal Kombat community? For me, I wish they could listen more to what the fans want, and my only fear is that since Ed Boon approved Jade being bold, are we gonna have this Jade as a movie skin in the game, which can be, very upsetting and concerning, because I'm sure they're gonna put Jade in the next Mortal Kombat game. Also, with that being said, if you guys follow up on Twitter, aka X, there's an update from Mortal Kombat saying that after Evo they're going to do another update. That the patch is going to be released. I assume it will be the last patch update for Mortal Kombat 1. And the numbers are looking very disappointing in Evo 2025. Not a lot of people have signed up. I think there were around 300 and odd. But yeah, this is what I'm saying, guys. They're adding a little woke into MK, and it's not acceptable. A lot of fans don't like it. Myself, I don't like it. Once again, no hate to the actress. She is a beautiful woman. But the only concern is that the portray they gave her for Jade is definitely not acceptable with fans, because what we do want was this version of Jade. So whether there's a reason for her being bold, I think there was supposed to be no reason in the first place. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, please do hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below. Shake out to one squad. We out.